My Space Journey. There was a boy named John who was so surprised by the sky, stars, planets, and moon. Since he was 2, he was so filled in awe by all of them that he would look at the night sky, wondering how it would feel if he was floating in space and exploring it. One day, he was watching television and an astronaut appeared who was waving from space. That was the day John's will to become an astronaut was as strong as a nail. His dad was a scientist and he owned a telescope in his home. John would take a peek several times in a day. He would even try to figure things out in the school's science lab. He was as curious as a fish when he was listening to some outer space story. His curiosity found a way into space and he would imagine the day he would fly in a space shuttle and explore outer space, and maybe he could make an alien his friend. How he would float with his alien friend Allie around different planets, stars, asteroids, and moon. How they would together go on spacewalk in space suits. He was over the moon thinking about this stuff. Some days later, John went in a spaceship to space, and excitement bubbled inside him like a fizzy soda. The spaceship took off, and everything was very smooth until the lights in the spaceship started blinking, and the spaceship lost control and crashed. John somehow managed to come out of the spaceship, and he was so surprised to see that he landed on the moon. And there were dozens of aliens who had 4 arms and 3 legs and were too big in size. John looked so tiny among these giant aliens. As soon as aliens saw John, they started to look at him in awe. They were amazed by his spacesuit and some of his belongings that were in the spaceship. Suddenly, all of them started to run towards him with some dangerous instruments. Seeing these giants running towards him, he was as terrified as if he had seen a ghost. That was the time when John woke up in his bed after his scary nightmare.